Greetings, brothers and sisters in arms. Chaplain Michelle Lawson speaking to you again from Soldiers Freedom Outdoors. It is Resurrection Sunday. The stone is rolled away, the tomb is empty, and the grave clothes are left behind because Jesus will never need them again. He did everything that he came to do. And the message is, the focus is, an empty tomb equals full redemption. In Mark 16 verse 7, when it talks about the two women that ran to the tomb, Mary Magdalene and Mary the mother of James, when they went there to go to Jesus to anoint him and to take care of him after his burial, the stone was rolled away. And the angel that was there said to them, "Go tell the disciples and Peter that he is not here, that he is risen." It's so important that Peter was called out by name. Remember, Peter was the disciple who, when Jesus was walking on the water and they were all afraid, Peter is the one that said, "Lord, tell me to come and I will step out on this water because I believe in you, I trust you, I have faith in you. I believe you can do anything." And Peter did that. He stepped out of the boat. And Peter is the same disciple that denied Jesus 3 times. So it is very important to understand that living the redeemed life does not mean we're living the perfect life. Living the redeemed life doesn't mean we're necessarily living the abundant life, because that comes depending on how close we are in relationship with Jesus, how much he impacts our relationships with others because we're directly connected to him. So Jesus was very clear that he loved Peter, even though Peter denied him. So we will make mistakes, we will fall, we will backslide sometimes, but Jesus will not give up on us. He was very clear about that. There was one other thing that he was very clear about concerning our salvation and our redemption, and it's found in John 14:16. When Jesus says, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." There is only one path to come to God. There is only one path for salvation. And that is so true, and that is the one thing that Jesus made very clear to us. And he tells us in Revelation, verse 3, chapter 20, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in." There is a picture that was painted by Holman Hunt, and it's a picture of Jesus standing by a wooden door, and there's this archway around it. And it's a picture of him standing at the door of your heart, wanting to come in. And there's something very unique about the picture that you may not notice if you don't really know why he painted it or see it. There is no doorknob on the door, because the doorknob is what we have on the inside. It's us who reach to open the door to invite him in. We have that choice. So on this Resurrection Sunday, if you don't know who Jesus is, after listening to all of these videos this week, it has been very difficult for me to minister through my brokenness, to be transparent. There have been tears this week, there's been anxiety this week, but I've done this because God called me to do it, and I'm doing it in faith. I am scattering seed as he says to do it, according to his will for his glory. And through my brokenness, I pray that you have seen a glimpse of him. If you don't know who he is, I invite you to pray this prayer with me now. Don't let shame stop you. Don't let someone else's lies that have taken root in your mind stop you. Don't let anything stop you from accepting Jesus into your heart. If you pray with me now, this is how you can receive him. Father, I know that I am a sinner, and I know that I have made mistakes throughout my life, and I recognize who you are, that you are the Son of God, that you came to this earth. You came after me by coming to this earth. I recognize that you died by taking on the sin of the world, my sin, and that you rose from the dead to overcome the grave. I believe those things, Jesus, and I can't live my life without you. I need you more than anything, and I ask you in this moment to come into my heart. Be the Lord of my life, because I don't want to do life without you anymore. I ask you, take hold of my heart. I offer it to you, and I open the door. In Jesus' name. For those of you who have been watching these devotions and you are saved, you know who Jesus is in your life, I encourage you to continue to pray for yourself, to continue to hand over those areas of your life that you haven't given him. Nothing is beyond his reach. There is a poem written by Max Lucado that I memorized years ago, and it's brought so much hope to me, and I wanted to share that with you now. The prayer goes like this: you have a ticket to heaven no thief can take, an eternal home no divorce can break. Every sin has been cast to the sea, every mistake nailed to a tree. You're blood bought and heaven made, a child of God forever saved. So be joyful and grateful, for isn't it true, what you don't have is much less than what you do. Nothing can stop the love of Jesus for you. No shame, no addiction, no divorce, no broken relationship. Some of you may be struggling with the loss of a child. Some of you may be struggling with cancer or some other illness right now. Nothing stops his love. He is always there. No matter what we face, remember, by his blood, by that empty tomb, we have overcome. We are more than overcomers. We are warriors. Paul calls us soldiers. We are soldiers and we are warriors, and we will keep the hope alive and we will carry on. I wanted to close with this song by Hannah Kerr. It's called I Am a Warrior, and it's just a beautiful song, and I want you to be uplifted this Resurrection Sunday. Be uplifted in who you are, who Christ called you to be, and in your future. Faith is my shield, his love is the armor. Faith is your shield. Put on your armor. Remember that you are a warrior. You are more than an overcomer, and you have everything you need. Claim that authority, claim that grace, claim that forgiveness and that redemption, and move forward in his power for his glory. I love you. I thank you for everything that you're doing. And know that right now we may feel isolated, but we are not alone. We are warriors. We are overcomers. I love you.